Hello Flosstube, it's Natalie and welcome to my channel 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐿 Handmade. This is episode 25 and today it's Sunday the 21st of November 2021 and can you believe it, 5 weeks till Christmas. How did that happen? So I'm happy to be back with you today and in this episode I'm going to chat with you about my WIPs I've been working on. I've been pretty monogamous on one WIP, a Christmas gift, to try and get it done, but I've worked on some other pieces. I've got one fully finished Christmas gift, another one that's at the framers but I've took a picture, a little bit of haul, so I'm rattling through this morning because hubby has gone off, he's gone out, and we're also due shortly to leave to meet up with Emily because we're going to have a lovely Sunday lunch together at a country pub, and then we're going to go along the coast to see the seals and their pups. So if you follow me on Instagram, I'm 𝐻𝐸𝐤𝐿 Handmade there as well. I'll probably, if we get there, because it's been raining this morning, I'll put some photos of the seals and their pups. We don't get too close, you're not allowed to get too close. So, and for anybody that is interested, we do have Betsy Cat here. There she is. She is a little bit snoozy this morning, but she's in her lovely donut bed, as we call it. So she's here as well. So, and also, just a little apologise for the music in the last video. I'm sorry about that. It's a little bit loud, so no music today, thank goodness. So the first thing I want to show you is one of my Christmas gifts that I've finished. So it's Plum Street Samplers, Sewn in Friendship. Pin keep. So I'm doing this for my friend Anne. And there we go. So I'm really chuffed with how this turned out. I really like this. I didn't use the colourful colours, I just used from Stash. So, and I put a little A for her name. And I stitched this on 14 count Baby Sheep by 𝐥𝐤𝐬𝐷esigns. And the fabric on the back, I'm not sure if this is Blackbird or not. I'm not sure. And then a little felt heart to cover up the WIP stitching, a little A button and a little charm, because this reminded me of the earrings that Anne wears. So yeah. And then yeah. So I'm really chuffed with how that turned out. So I'm going to pass the stash on this chart because I won't stitch it again. So if you would like to stitch this, please be a subscriber, be over 18 so that you can give me your address details, like the video, and in the comment if you will put the word friendship, because it's sewn in friendship. So yeah, so I'm really pleased to get that one done for Anne. So she always says that she looks around her home and sees little bits of me everywhere because I've stitched her quite a few things. If you're a long time viewer of the channel, you know that I stitched her Silver Creek Samplers Dandy Dreams, the sampler, which I think I will probably include in the intro of this video. So yeah, it's my finish. Love it. I stuffed it with just polyester toy filling, but quite quite dense. It's amazing how much stuffing that you need. So that's my finished item. The next one I finished was Little Dove Designs Tea and Gossip, and I was stitching to the wire to get this done, to get it to the framers. So it's now at the framers, and I've chosen a double mount, 2 different greens, and then a black wooden frame. So I'm hoping that's gonna look really nice. I'm sure it is. One alteration that I did do is where it says gossip, I changed that to chat, because I didn't really like that. So I'll just put a picture in here. It might be over my face, but I'll put a picture in here of my finished piece. So yeah, so I was glad to get that done, and I'm sure, well, I'm hoping that he will like it. It's from my friend and work colleague, and he's a big 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐿 fan. So when I get the finished item back, I'll either in time do a Flosstube video and show it to you, or take a photo, and then I'll give this chart away with the threads. I'll pass the stash on that. So that's my 2 finished items. So now I just have a cushion that I'm making for a friend. It's a cat cushion, and then I've got Emily's project as well to get on with. So I've got 5 weeks I need to crack on. So because I've been stitching to get that to the framers, I've only touched on some other things, but I'll show you them. And this is my long-term WIP that I pull out when I do my Zoom chats with Amy and Donna Ray. And where's the front cover? There it is. And it's Cobweb Designs Garden Cottage. I've shown you this quite a few times. And I got it as a kit on eBay. And because it's on 14 count Ada, I don't need any magnification when I'm stitching on it when we're chatting over Zoom. So I'll just show you my progress on this. It's coming along. I am enjoying stitching on it, and I'm using, as I say, the kit, and it's anchor threads. So yeah, so I hope to get down and finish the next row before I see you again. There is a chart in here. I think I might have shown it to you, but I'll show it to you again. It's quite cute. I would like to start this. It is a Plum Street Samplers freebie. So if you go onto their blog, you'll find it. It's called Noah's Christmas Ark, Noah's Welcome Mat. But it says, welcome, please wipe hooves, paws and feet. And I love that. So I'd like to stitch that and hang that near our front door. So yeah, that's a freebie chart that you can find on the Plum Street Samplers blog. Betsy's having a little snore in the bed, I can hear her. So the other one that I've been working on is Scarlet House Entwined Hearts, and that's the one here. And I know Kim Goldman, the Contented Stitcher, she's been stitching on it, but she shortened hers, and it's beautiful what she did. So I'm just plugging away on this one. I'm using the Chord 4 colours, which are all classic colourworks. There's only 4 black coffee, muddy puddle, nature trail and vanilla custard. So I've got a little bit more done on this one. So I put the J in and I did the line of stitching there. And I am actually really enjoying stitching on this one. So I'm going to keep this one in my rotation. And even if I just manage to do a letter at each floss tube, I will keep it out. So also in here, I've shown you this many times, and this needs to go to the framers, but this will go to the framers in the new year. So it's From the Heart Needle Art by Wendy, Quaker Bees. And this was this chart and fabric was a gift from Emily during lockdown. So yeah, so that needs to be go to the framers. I'm going to get a black frame for that. As I say, that will go in the new year because the framers I use is back in Norfolk, and I've used them a lot of times before, and although it's not dear, it's certainly not cheap, and with Christmas coming up and expense, and the Tea and Gossip one gone to the framers, I'll take that in the new year. And then the other one that I've been working on, and I want some advice on this please, is a Halloween piece, and it's in my fantastic Made by Rachel bag. She is my absolute favourite bag maker. I've spoken about her many times. Look at those cute fabrics. And then on the back is that fabric, and that's Made by Rachel. And always I put a link to her Etsy shop in my description box down below. In the description box also you will find a link to my Buy Me a Coffee page. No obligation, but it's there. And also if I mention any of the shops, I'll put the links in the description box as well. And my email address is there as well. So in here is, I've got a very small start, but I want some advice, please. So this is Brenda Juvet, 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐵 and Sunflowers 2. So I am stitching this on a piece of fabric from the Stitchy Ferrel. I love that name, on Etsy. So I've got their card, sorry for the crinkling. So the Stitchy Ferrel on Etsy, and the fabric comes wrapped in this amazing tissue paper as well. Attention to detail, I love that. So here is the fabric. So it's a very it's an opalescence mottled purple. So I have made the smallest of starts up here on the B. Now the called for is, let me just see, what it is. I think it is Blooming Crocus by Classic Colourworks. So to try and use up some stash, I picked out this one by 6 Strand Sweets, hand dyed by Jessica Burr, and it's called Blackcurrant. Now, so you've got where's the chart in my hand? So that one's quite variegated, So I made a start, but I'm a bit unsure whether to keep going. You can see it because I chose to stitch on this dark bit. So looking in the camera now, I think I might keep going and use up this black currant. What do you think? Or shall I just purchase the classic Colourworks? Don't know. I think I probably will keep going. But I was a bit unsure. I did initially start with the Gentle Art Sugar Plum, this one, but it didn't really show up. So I switched it, as I say, to this black currant. I think I might carry on. Just tell me what you think. Do you think I should carry on or order the classic Colourworks Blooming Crocus, was it, I think? Also in here, I started, well, only in this bag, I've started, because I can never remember when I've got the book of days and I have been filling it in, but I haven't been great. So I've decided to start and put some postcards in my project bags. So I've got a set of postcards from 𝐦𝐤𝐤 Botanical Gardens. So I've just written the information down and the start date. Yeah, and just put it in my project bag. So nice postcards. So yeah. So let me know what you think about that one. And then I might get back to it, although Christmas stitching is pulling at me. So everything back. So those are what I've been working on, and I've got a little bit of haul and a little bit of sort of plans for 2022 because I'm starting to think about that. So talking about the book of days, I did get the 2022 book like everybody, and just love that picture on the front. It's great. And if you've never seen these, which I'm sure you have, you can write in each day what you've been working on and plans and acquisitions and things like that. So, and I do a Brenda and Laura and sticker wrap as well. So that's my book of days. And I also picked up this book called Creepy Cross Stitch, which has been, it's a new release actually, and it's got some quite unusual designs. I shall show you. I like this one, Trick or Treat, and the other one I like is Scanning Through. Oh, there's one for you, Amy. You can never find things, can you? There it is. This is called Mid-Century Haunted, and at first glance it just looks like a normal picture of a living room, a lounge. But if you look closely, obviously the black cats and the ghost in the window. Oh, and the skull and the shelf. That's fun. So you can get this, I got my copy from Blackwell's, which is a bookshop in Oxford, which is an amazing bookshop, and it's free delivery. So I'll link it with Blackwell's, but you can also find it on Amazon. So, and that's the lady that wrote it, or the designer. I won't even attempt to say her name because I know I'll butcher it. So that's Creepy Cross Stitch. So So yes, I'll have that on my shelf and know I will pull it out for next autumn Halloween stitching. And then the other thing, which I was enabled by Elizabeth and Can Stitch, was this small project bag that I will keep threads in. And I just remember, it was either me or Emily, was it you, Emily, that had a pencil case or something like this. I mean, I think it's, is it Pink Tulip Design? I can't see on that. But, yeah, how fun is that? When I got this, my husband said, "What on earth is that?" And then he said, "It's not going to split. All that glitter isn't going to go everywhere, is it?" I said, No. But yeah, it's like a sort of stress thing. Really fun. So, and I got this on So Happy website, SEW, which I'll link below. So I have used quite a bit for different project bags, and they carry a lot of Laurie Holt stuff and Kathy Holden fabrics, which I love. So along with that, I got, talking about Laurie Holt, I got one of the Vintage Lady charms, which I'll put on a bag. And I also saw this project bag, which I didn't realise quite how big it was. It's enormous. But that will be great for going over to Emily's if we're having a stitching afternoon, putting supplies in, or when we go on holiday, if I want to take several projects. Yeah, it's got a box bottom, so yeah, that's also on the So Happy website. Just really like that, different. So they're the things I got from So Happy. So just a little section on plans. Something that I did pick up in haul was I picked up a piece of 16 count Ada called Ripe Bananas from River Hut Designs, which I'll link below. They are steadily becoming my go-to shop for hand-dyed. So here we go. Really like that. So it does look like ripe bananas, and it's not too bright. It's not a in-your-face bright yellow. And I got this with this in mind. So we're moving into, well, haul and plans. So I've had this in my stash for quite a while. It's Jardin Privé Cat Lovers. And as I really enjoyed doing the Quaker bees, and that was my first Quaker, I thought I'd have a go at this one. And do it on this fabric. Yeah. So I don't, it's on 16 count Ada, it's 30 by 30 centimetres, so it's not huge, and it uses all DMC, and there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 DMCs. I was a little unsure about the blue, whether I'd sub the blue out, but actually looking at it now, I really quite like that. So I like all the little kitties. Betsy Cat does all of these. Oh, I haven't mentioned, I can't remember if I've a Flosstube since, but it's been Betsy's birthday, 21. So yeah, she's turned her back on us now, snoozing. Yep, 21. And she actually went the evening before to the vets. She wasn't poorly. She went for a pre-birthday manicure, and the vet snipped all her nails and he checked her over, and she'd put some weight on, checked her ears and eyes and teeth and listened to her heart, and he said she's absolutely amazing. So that was really, really reassuring to us. So, and I couldn't remember, so I checked online the sort of cat years to human years, and she's actually 100 now. She's pretty amazing. So yes. So I'm going to do a start on this, cat lovers. If anybody else has got this chart or would like to join me in the stitch along, that would be great. So I'm going to start and gather up my DMCs, ready for a start in January. So if you'd like to join me, just tell me in the comment box below that you'd like to join me, and I will mention it on Instagram as well. So the other thing that I did pick up, and I am planning to make a start on next year, is, and I've been looking at this for ages, and I've seen quite a few Flosstubers that have done it, and I just love it. I think 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐬 is my favourite designer, closely followed I think by Stacey Nash. So this is Gathering the Greens sampler, and the photo really doesn't do it justice at all. It's beautiful, and they've done it on 35 count Weeks Dye Works linen Confederate grey. Obviously I am an Ada stitcher, so but you can get a Confederate grey in Ada, so I might do it on a 16 or 18 count, and then it's Weeks Dye Works Parchment, Havana, Garrison Green, Bee's Knees, Oscar, Conch, Brick, Charcoal, Cinnabar, Grapevine. I've got a few of those. I'm guessing the Bee's Knees or Cinnabar is the house. But yeah, I really like that. I like the lady and the big scissors. So that is going to be a start next year as well. So yeah, so this is just a little quick one to get back to floss tubing. It's been great to spend some time with you today. And if you're new here, I would really love it if you would press the subscribe and notification bell. And I hope to be back with you soon. But until then, enjoy your stitching, and goodbye from Betsy, snoozing. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.